Hey, how are you? My name's John Munroe. I'm here in Manchester today to talk to you for the Cycle Development website. I run an office in Limerick, Ireland for the Flawless organisation. We're going to talk a little bit about how you can keep up your sales while coaching. It's very straightforward really. I mean, the truth is your sales will never drop while you're coaching. It's a way for you to be motivated, a way for you to push yourself, have no excuses. I think the very first thing, the most important thing is when you've got a new guy on your crew, and you especially, it's from the very first minute that you get your guy for observation day, you pretty much set the expectations, set the pace, set the tone right there and then as you meet them. Obviously prime time for a guy's first observation day is a very important time for you, important time for him. You want to get that guy effectively up and running, know everything from his who, why, what, introduction, presentation, close, or engage, impulse, close, whatever you want to call it in your division. What I'm effectively trying to do is I'm going to get my new guy up and running, pitching, closing people effectively on his observation day. So what I'm doing in there is I'm breaking comfort zones, I'm building his confidence, I'm setting him up for the week ahead, whereas it's going to free up a lot more of my time, so I can focus more on my individual sales, and obviously focus on getting him off the mark as well. I think the aggression towards this in the first initial few hours of the day is really critical to how you're going to set yourself up. Good expectations beforehand on observation day. Maybe say you expect a guy to do 15 or 20 closes to be successful for an observation day. Therefore, setting the pace and making sure you get 100% from him. Bringing him back to the office, closing an appointment, sending him home with a sense of achievement. Goes back to his parents and says, they ask how did you get on today. He says, well, I've done 20 closes. Mother says, well, what does that mean? And he says, well, I don't know, but apparently it's quite good. That's bringing them back in the day, but always giving a little bit of a negative there. So you're letting them know that there are obviously other things that you need to work on before we can actually, when we're doing it tomorrow, obviously start your 6-day evaluation. First day on the badge, obviously now you want to get your guy back into the swing of things, building his confidence, get him on doors, let him know people like him, let him know he's doing really well. Obviously now at this point here I have what I call a 20-door structure. So it's really simple. Basically what that means is the first 20 doors, or the first day on the badge, I'm going to give to him. I'm going to shadow him. I'm going to be pointing at little things where, build his confidence. After 20 doors where he should be getting a few closes again by then, depending on how many people answers are relevant, I'm going to repeat this. And obviously 20 doors, 40 doors after that, 40 doors say, we start to double door, so he's refreshed by what I say. I'm building confidence with what he says. When he maybe does something wrong, I'm never going to say, don't do it like this. I'm going to say, well, that was brilliant, but however, come on, watch what I do, and then I can actually say, does that make sense? Can you see the difference in what we're both doing? So I'm not dropping his confidence there. Half an hour later, 40 doors down, just bunny hopping the rest of the day. I'm in his houses, he's in mine. Getting them off the mark early, really important. Again, that's going to free up more of your time for the rest of the week, showing the guy how to make sales. Can you really say to yourself that you have the confidence to say to yourself you can ring the bell within 3 hours of the day? If so, then you should be coaching every day. If it takes you 7 hours to ring the bell, then obviously you need to be working on getting faster in the field and more effective in sales before you start to coach. However, it's not rocket science. You have to remember these people are adults. They're not children. They are here for an experience, here for a job. They have to apply themselves to gain this position. Your time is precious. 20 door structure, first 20 doors, him on the door, again, 40 doors, double dooring, bunny hop the rest of the day, repeat this second round, third round, you should be good to go. Get your guy off the mark early, as I was saying, get in houses, don't cut corners, do things exactly how you would do them, exactly how you coach people to do them. That way he's going to pick it up a lot quicker. How do you get a guy off the mark and let him feel like he's made the sale himself? You get him, first of all, before a sale is closed, it has to be opened. You get your guy closing to open sales, if that makes sense. All you really need to do then, very gently step in, overtake the pitch, overtake the conversation, short story, finish it up for him. Get outside, fantastic. How does that feel, your first sale? Well done. Apart from that then, you're bunny hopping, you're looking for that guy to earn your time. You have to let him know your time's precious. So therefore you're setting hourly targets maybe, depending on how you want to do it. Let the guy know you're always going to be within sight. You can see him, you'll be watching him. If he's working really hard, working effectively, you're going to come back, give him half an hour on doors. If not, then you want to be getting a certain goal for closes, for instance. It's a great thing to set goals for closes or goals to get in houses. That way you're bringing them into a goal-setting culture before you even is educated in the business. Really, keeping your sales up while coaching is really that simple. I don't think it should affect anyone. I think, in actual fact, it should help you. So get the confidence to coach people, get the confidence to do your sales effectively, have the confidence to make the mistakes and screw things up. Let's be honest, we're all going to make mistakes before we get it right. And, I've made many, so I'll probably make a few more before I'm actually, there's no perfection in this business. But I think, network, speak to the right people, get with the right guys. You're going to lose a few before you gain a few. I think that's pretty much all I've got to say for you. I hope that helps. Have a nice one.